What's going on YouTube? Just wanted to start by thanking you for clicking on this video in the first place. This is a 17 kill solo game, actually one of my first games of the season. But before we get into that, I wanted to showcase this new emote that you can actually claim right now if you go to fortnite.com/redeem and put in this code on screen. There are only 25,000 copies that can be claimed of this emote, which may sound like a lot, but it's better safe than sorry. You might as well get your hands on it now before it goes away. And that's all for me. Hope you enjoy the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below your favorite thing about the new season. Alright, and now we're in the lobby. So as you can see here, I am actually using a Lego character and showing off that emote that I just showed you with the Lego style of it. So I actually have access to the map that you need to see these Lego characters early. So if a few people want to comment their epic name down below, I'll pick a few of you guys and add you, and you can join my lobby, favorite this map, so you can see all your skins that you have in the Lego form. But that's enough Lego for now. Let's go ahead and get into this game. Alright, now we're in the lobby. So I actually started this game just wanting to warm up to play my first ranked game of the season, and it turned out a lot better than I expected, as you'll see. So I decided that I was going to go ahead and drop down into wrecked, or what is it even called anymore? What's it called? Fucking ruined reels. Yeah, that's what it's called. Decided I was going to drop down into ruined reels, which I had been here a few times before, but this was, I think, my third solo game of the season. And as you can probably tell, I'm doing a voiceover because I did not expect this game to go as good as it actually did. So let's go ahead and get down to this part of the ground and see how it goes. Alright, so we hit the ground, and I was actually aiming to land on this little grapple hook thingy, and there was no guns over here, like anywhere. I couldn't find anything, but I did see somebody in front of me, so I decided I was gonna chase them around, see if I could try to grapple them, while also looking for a gun. As you can see, they were very evasive from me, but I finally caught up with them and actually ended up grappling them and getting the kill. So that got me my first guns of the game, although, as you'll see here, I didn't even use this gun until like a few minutes, or like the next fight, but middle of the fight. Just throwing some of these new clinger things at them did a lot of damage. Actually ended up grappling this guy right before he placed his wall, trying to get into that box, but it wasn't successful, so I decided that I'm gonna try to go around, and then I see him running away. Gotta use my grapple to get up there to him, but sadly I do miss the grapple on him, kind of. Like, I hit him, but I don't actually finish him. And then I get the second grapple on him, and he's gone. Alright, now we're looking for the next kill. I end up hearing this guy over here, trying to go down to the little movie theater area. I decide I'm gonna try to grapple him. I end up actually grappling him, but not getting the slice on him, so I used the new burst SMG, which is pretty good. I mean, there it was crazy good, but as I do need to get shotgun damage, I do end up swapping it out for the shotgun, and look for my next kill. And then we get over here to this guy, and I wanted to try to get some shotgun damage in. Don't know why I tried to shoot him from that far. And I absolutely used my horrendous aim with this new scope and missed every shot, but ended up actually getting some good damage on him at the end. I decided I'm going to go ahead and grapple down to him, as he does seem to be a bot, and hit him 38 here, try to jump over, and then I don't know why I put half my mag into this box, but once he breaks the box, I end up hitting him for 104. And then we grab up his loot, and we grab that nice upgrade for the shotgun. And then I hear some more shooting coming from behind me, so I decide to start moving towards that. And yeah, so then we get up here and we look for this next fight. So these guys are all the way across the river, but somehow the death mode actually picked up them fighting, so I hit my grapple on over to that fight. There's just a dude chilling in the water, So as I was saying, I was trying to get my shotgun damage in, so I'm just using the shotgun right now, as this guy pretty much can't fight back. So I do end up finishing the shotgun challenge, and this guy starts swimming away trying to get to that boat, but these new ARs are just so crazy. Just laser him out of the water, and there goes that guy. But there's another two people actually fighting over this hill at this little dock area, so I head over there and try to third party this fight. Throw some of these shield breakers at this guy actually, and absolutely laser the hell out of him with those. So I tried to grapple over there, but the grappler wouldn't reach, and then it does not let you grapple while you're in the water actually, which I didn't know. And then I hop up here, shotgun this guy once, shotgun that guy, just do a little bit of damage. Shotgun that guy. Like, the shotguns are they're very inconsistent honestly, because sometimes they'll hit for 150 and sometimes they'll be like that where I'm just hitting 50 and then another 50 and the guy's still not dead. But I do end up getting both of those kills. Those guys were pretty much unaware, probably bots again, to be fair. I go to loot this chest, hear some more footsteps, and get into my next fight actually. So we peek around the door and we see him right here, hit him a little bit. He doesn't seem to have any shield at all, so I build up on him. And I see him start trying to hit some minis, so I build on over and jump over here and just smack him with another one of those 51 damage shotgun shots. Pick up that nice blue AR, you know, gotta get an upgrade going. And I do end up picking the shield up because the shields are actually really broken. But, like, as you'll see in a few seconds, I just end up trading it for some minis. But, yeah. Although I would recommend, if you haven't picked up a shield yet, you should definitely try it. It is, like, busted. But, I mean, I didn't have any heals in my inventory, so I figured might as well. So I finally get back over to this chest, get the minis that I'm going to end up picking up here. But while I am just looking around deciding if I'm going to pick up these minis, I start getting shot at through the window behind me, which I didn't see actually. And I thought I was being shot from the front. I'm not really sure what I was thinking. I also thought there was somebody in that box right there. There was not. At least not to my knowledge. But there was not. And then I go ahead and try to peek this guy, edit this ramp on him, he breaks it. Then I just start shooting him with a shotgun, laser him with those crazy ARs. Nice 34 and a 20 to the head with a shotgun, and he's out of there. We go ahead and pick up this guy's loot, and then we chill. We get this chest up here in the ceiling. Doesn't grant us very much, but then we get this slap juice because the new sprinting mechanic in this game is just so bad. Like, when you run out of sprint now, you just walk, which is horrible in my opinion. But, you know, I didn't make the game, so what do I know? So the slap juice is actually really nice to have, and then I just run straight into this mango tree and somehow don't get lasered, probably because this guy's not very good either. Shotgun him for another 36. These people are very low that I'm actually killing now that I'm looking at this. This guy just zooms in on his motorcycle, starts building. This is actually I think probably the first real person I ran into. This is a pretty long fight, not gonna lie. So he like shotguns me, I'm real low, he's just building, cranking 90s on me, I'm not even trying to mess with all that. I get down here, start doing some of the minis with the new movement and healing, checking my corners, seeing where he is. Try to use the little new grappler thing to grapple up, but completely miss. He's healing, I hit him 24 here, he just starts building up more. I tried this again, I actually did end up hitting him and he kind of fell off because I think he got surprised by that. Then he just walks by me, doesn't even notice I'm in there. Yeah, and then we go for a while, me and this guy just back and forth, just taking high ground, losing it, and ends up taking a while, so I'll just let you watch this fight, and I will see you after this fight. Oh, I got you. Never mind. I decided to come back here because I am about to get third partied actually, but I do take some massive fall damage there, almost killing me. But while I completely whiff on this guy and almost die to him, pretty much, I wanted to see what you guys thought about this new season. As I said in the beginning of the video, comment down below your favorite part of the new season. But also comment down below what you think they should change, maybe change it back, just make it completely different. If I had to choose, obviously I would choose just to bring back like where when you run out of sprint, you just do a slower sprint and not walk. But I'd like to see what you guys think they should change about what they've already changed, obviously, and see what you guys think would be a better option. And yeah, so hit this guy 80, finally kill him after that long fight, and then now we just gotta finish this guy that tried a third party. I look over the corner, don't see him standing right next to me at the bottom there, and then I see him when he runs by that bush, laser him a little bit, but there is the medallion, which they just added to the game too, which I think is a pretty good addition, but it's kind of a weird thing to have, but then I just laser him. So I do end up actually dropping this medallion because I don't want to be tracked with the last 14 people alive. So, and I tried to waterfall here, but I completely miss it and almost just, that was almost the end of the game. As you see, I went down to 8 HP. But yeah, we heal up in this box. We pick up some of the new guns around here. I drop this medallion. I'm reading it right now, seeing what it does. And then we get on to our next fights as the circle comes to a close pretty soon here, and we get on to the last few people of the game. Alright, then we slide on over here. I see the visual audio of this guy just fighting this bot over here, and I try to get an angle on him with the sniper, and I could have shot him right here, but I just decided not to, because if I did miss, he would know where I was, so I decided I would try to get a little bit closer to him. So we slide over here next to this hut. I try to line up a snipe again, decide I'm going to get a little bit closer. And once we get behind this hut, I build up on it to get a little bit of height. I see him running in the middle of the street, and boom, he's dead. Runs right into the snipe, didn't even see me. So I decided to go on over here, even though I can tell that he probably doesn't have much loot, but he does have another med kit, which is actually pretty crucial, to be fair, because I do end up using quite a few med kits. I slide on over here, I see this robot guy that you can add to your team or whatever. I thought it was a player. It was not, but I do decide that I'm gonna go ahead and add this guy to my little team, because in solos with these little robot things, they're kind of good, honestly, as you'll see in this next fight coming up. And I get stuck trying to jump on this roof because I did hear those footsteps, just trying to sneak around, trying to see where this guy is. My robot friend actually does start shooting at him here and throwing grenades at him and stuff, so I just let my robot guy do his thing, scare him, and then I just drop down from the roof and boom, shoot him in the head, he's gone. But then I thought I saw somebody else. I'm not sure what I thought, because I mean, I didn't hear anything watching it back, but I was like being all cautious and everything. But I do not know what I was thinking here. But then I see that there is a bounty board over here, so I decided to go ahead and grab a bounty since there is only 4 other players left in the lobby, so nice to know where someone is. I do see that he is kind of near me, so that's probably why I'm acting a little cautious here, but then we just kind of sit on this roof for a while because not much is really happening, you know. End of the game, but then I see this guy running out in the open for some reason, just kind of chilling. Snipe him in the head. There is a dude in the box in front of me that I was actually waiting for him to leave for a while, and he was not leaving. Then that random dude just showed up and just got absolutely sniped. But yeah, we wait here for a little bit until the zone starts pushing us in. And I do see this guy leave his box for 110, but I don't actually end up getting to get that kill with the sniper. And then my robot friend, which I just said he was pretty good, you know, good to have, just starts throwing grenades and shooting at nothing. I'm not sure what happened here, but he scared me. I started building, and then he starts dancing, which I didn't know he was dancing. I thought someone was just dancing. I was looking for him, and I just see my robot dude dancing. So that does cause me to take 5 damage in the storm, because bro was just dancing in the storm, shooting at crap that wasn't there. I don't know what was wrong with him. So we do go ahead and start pushing towards this storm, and the guy that I sniped from earlier pops out of this box right here. I try to shoot him with a shotgun. My little buddy just died in the storm, which honestly, thank God, because he was out here giving me false calls or something. Try to build up on this guy. Tried to get a shot there, but missed it. Edit on him, and then jump up here. Do another edit on this wall, and boom. Well, hit him 82, which is one of the better shots. I also think he had a mythic AR, but obviously the storm was coming. It was 5 ticks, so I didn't want to hit that. And for some reason here, I decided to do a med kit for 10 HP. I'm not sure what that decision really was, but yeah. We go ahead and start pushing up here. I slide down this hill and I get shot at, so I decide to build into the street, and it actually ends up being perfect cover from where the storm ended. But now I'm just looking for this next guy that shot at me just now, and I peek over a little bit, but I don't see him, so I push up a little bit more. And I assume the other guy is over there to my right, because obviously this guy is down in there or on that hill. As you see here, I try to snipe him, miss. Me and this guy go back and forth for a while. I'm just trying to snipe him a lot, but then he ends up getting pushed out by the storm. So I miss a few more snipes on him, and then the storm consumes his little box. He grapples. I decided to just take the AR out, as I'm probably not going to snipe him. I tried one more time actually, but take out his ramp. And since I have so many AR bullets, I just start spraying him, trying to get some shots in. And then he actually tries to push me here, and I hit him a little bit, and then I try to drop down on him and hit him one more time. He grapples, completely misses me. And then I get up here and have to end up sliding because the storm is coming, but he's more stuck in the storm, and I hit him 74 and finish him with the AR. Now here, the last guy is up on the bridge, as we'll see in a second, when I get just absolutely lasered by one of those OP ARs. So I hit some more moving minis, which is honestly a great mechanic. This is one of my favorite things they added this season. And like at this point I was like, there's no way I can win. He's on the high ground. I have to move across water whenever the zone starts moving. So I hit this med kit for another 20 HP, which is kind of crazy, or 20 or 40, I didn't see. But then he just actually doesn't peek me for a while here, but the storm starts coming and I have to move. So I start building and trying to cover myself as I get across here, and it actually ends up working quite well. He peeks a little bit, I get 42 on him, and I mess up my builds. Because at this point I'm just like, holy crap, I'm trying to win so bad, but I'm just not sure I can just because of the position I'm in. I end up falling here, taking a lot of damage, but I do get this nice slide behind this mountain. I was gonna hit the med kit, but I couldn't. I end up just jumping up and popping him for like a 90 right there, and winning the game with 17 kills. Now yes, you might say there's a lot of bots. There was. But there was some decent players in this lobby, and I think this might be one of my, if not my highest kill game ever, or at least solo, ever in Fortnite. And it was on the brand new season, so I'm pretty excited about that. So I just want to thank you for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, comment down below your user if you want to try to get into my lobby and get the Lego stuff, see it early. Comment your favorite thing about the season, your least favorite, and I just really hope you enjoyed that video, and I'll see you next time I post. Who knows when that will be, because I mean it has been like 6 months since I posted, but maybe I'll get back into it. I might try to do a live stream on here sooner than later, hopefully, but I hope you enjoyed that video. Have a good day. Peace.